Hi, welcome. My name is Anne Goodall. If you're watching this video, you've signed up for one of my free information sessions. So I just thought I'd like to let you know a little bit about what you're up for on the evening. So probably the first thing that is really important to realize when you come along is that this is not just about going on another program. Because let's face it, there's enough programs out there to basically fill a whole folder with. So the intuitive eating program is not one of those ones which is going to give you a list of what you should eat. It's not going to give you a list of food rules. It's not going to promise you 10 kilos in 10 weeks. And probably the most important thing is it's not going to cause you to put the weight back on after you've actually lost it. So intuitive eating is not just about what you eat, it's actually about why you eat. And the reason I've put together a program is partly because of my own journey and realizing that the more I dieted, actually the more weight that tended to go back on over the years. And also I worked in the diet industry. So I know firsthand experience that, you will go on a program and the program, you lose weight and you'll feel fantastic. And then lo and behold, when the program is over, the weight will generally go back on. So how do you stop this from happening? How do you actually get your body to a size or to a weight, ideally a size that you actually love, that's easy, that you don't have to be consciously thinking about every morsel of food that goes into your mouth every day of your life? And that's really what this is about. So if you're somebody who's done enough programs to realize that weight goes back on and you just don't want that happen then anymore, then you're coming to the right information session. My qualifications are in hypnotherapy and timeline therapy. So I work with you at the unconscious level. So really deep down where we hold all those emotions and limiting beliefs of I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy and all those things that tend to undo us when we on a day-to-day. So what are some of the reasons why you're eating for possibly at the moment? Well, things like stress. Some of us avoid food when we're stressed, but other people like me, we eat when we're stressed. Sometimes you may be eating when you're bored. You may be eating when you're anxious. You may be eating if you're avoiding something. So sometimes we've got tasks like maybe tax, or we really have to, sell a house or something major happening. And to avoid it, we just, rather than actually tackling it and breaking it down, we just go in and just, I'll just have a biscuit or I'll just have whatever. A big reason, probably one of the biggest reasons that we eat is avoiding emotion. So, you could be angry, you could be sad, somebody could have said something to you today that upsets you. And before you know it, you're actually home having, a piece of chocolate or, a few glasses of extra wine or whatever it is, rather than actually feeling what's actually going on inside. A lot of times you might be eating for habit. You get up in the morning, you hop out of bed and you eat just because you eat. No check-in. And guess what? In not time, you might actually check in and eat for hunger. So this is what the intuitive eating program is about. Teaching you how to get in touch with your hunger and giving you tools and giving you emotional clearance techniques for all the other reasons of why we eat. So I really look forward to seeing you at our information session. And until we meet, you only have one body. It's time to start loving it. And good all.